Beats is a headphones company created by Dr. Dre and Jimmy Iovine. Dr. Dre wanted to sell shoes and Jimmy Iovine said, not shoes, let's start selling speakers.
During the time, every technology was developing rapidly. So processors were getting faster, TVs were more high definition, phones were getting smarter, but audio was always left behind.
Beats focused on creating a whole new cultural phenomenon rather than creating just a headphone company. Hi, we are UG students of Bauer. We are given a case study to perform a research on headphones company Beats. Beats is a headphones company created by Dr. Dre and Jimmy Iovine. Jimmy Iovine is an entrepreneur and Dr. Dre, as you all know, is the first black billionaire and also a famous artist. They created the idea of Beats through random ideation. While they were having a walk, Dr. Dre wanted to sell shoes and Jimmy Iovine said, not shoes, let's start selling speakers. And that's how the idea of Beats started. Beats, they tied up with Monster, Noel Lee, who was the manufacturer of audio components, and they revolutionized the headphone industry completely.
During the time, every technology was developing rapidly. So processors were getting faster, TVs were more high definition, phones were getting smarter, laptops and tablets were more accessible and better to use, but audio was always left behind. So nobody actually, at that time, most companies didn't pay enough attention to audio. So this is how Beats came into place. So once they started their journey and released their product, it just wasn't an audio product, but it was also a fashion statement at one point. So it also showed that if you own a Beats or are using Beats, it's showing that music is part of your life. So to achieve that, they were in different colors. They had collaboration with different artists like Justin Bieber, Lady Gaga, and a lot of other artists to make the brand image.
Yeah, so continuing my colleagues' points, Beats focused on creating a whole new cultural phenomenon rather than creating just a headphone company. They created a trend, a fashion, something that people have to have. The question wasn't, would you rather select Beats or Sennheiser? The question was, would you rather select Beats or Air Jordans? It was a fashion statement. Everybody wanted them. But as a company starts, there were a lot of problems as well. Beats in 2012 removed its partnership with Monster, the audio component manufacturer, because of the credit. The Monster wanted more credit than they deserved, and that's what Beats has given out. They mentioned that Monster wanted more credit of Beats part because they were doing most of the engineering and sound quality, etc. But after some time, Monster left because of this agreement. There was a lot of clash, and the second point of the difficulties they faced was the audio quality. Because Beats focused so much on the fashion trend, the audio quality kind of degraded as more competitors from Apple, Samsung started coming up. Because of this, there was a lot of quality issues, like professional studio artists complained about the quality and etc. But Beats faced all of this. In 2013, they raised $500 million. They also focused on the quality with their money. They also focused on taking reviews, feedbacks from professional artists throughout the world. Beats also became famous because in Olympics, the US basketball team was using them. And Beats, they also made, the thing was, they focused on popularizing new artists as well. As new artists were coming up, new playlists were done, the new songs were coming up. They also prioritized and giving them more time and giving them more headphones or like royalty and stuff like that. They also increased royalty on artists to like increase their brand name and make sure Beats stays where they are right now.
In 2014, Beats was acquired by Apple, and the reason behind that was reason behind Apple actually wanting to have Beats was not necessarily for their headphones or their audio products, but was for the app called Beats Music. So Beats made this app which was very personalized, and also had one of the best audio quality coming out of an app. So during that time, companies like Spotify were blooming, and people actually wanted a subscription-based model where you can pay monthly and download music and use
basically like Spotify,
yeah.
but from Beats.
Yeah, so and Apple also wanted in, but they didn't have the research and technology for it. So they just got Beats in for $3.2 billion.
This was very interesting because Beats focused on making it a fashion rather than the sound quality, which everybody's chasing right now. Because nowadays every headphone company, every music company focuses on the functionality and technicality of the product, like how is the sound or etc. But Beats wanted to start a cultural fab. They wanted every person to have Beats because it's popular. That's one thing I would take away, is that they tried creating a brand on popularity rather than selling headphones. They tried to create a movement of Beats so that everybody wears them.
So you should be clear on what you want your brand to show, whether it's good audio, comfortable, or a fashion statement. So as a founder, you should be clear on what you want to show your brand as.